Welcome to Pacific Northwest Explored. We're kayak camping, cooking on the beach with fabulous Mount Rainier sunsets, and even encountering whales. Companion paddling with a sea lion and enjoying McMicken Island Marine Park. You want to watch this one through to the end. I got my kayak all set up on the rack, my Epic 18X on my old trusty Tacoma, and we're just going to throw in all our camping gear and get on the water. We're on the way to the put-in. We're parking here at Boston Harbor. Yep, need a Discover Pass, and look at that. It's like a minus, it's a spring tide today, like a -3 to +15 feet. And we're right at like low tide here. Beautiful roses right here by the brand new boat ramp. Let's carry some gear down. Already got the boat down there. They just put this boat ramp in. This kayak will literally swallow gear. You've got very long, narrow front hatch. You can still fit pots in there. And a huge rear hatch. The key is to try to put some lightweight stuff up near the nose, your tent, paddle bag, and then your water should be as close to the center of the boat as you can. So I've got my big water bladder right there. And then the rest is just a matter of squeezing it all in. But plenty of room in this Epic 18X. While you're packing up, listen to the weather report on your VHF.
Alki Point, north 11. Point Robinson, northwest 15. The forecast for the southwest interior including Shelton, Olympia, Chehalis, and Toledo. Today, sunny. Highs in the 70s to lower 80s. Northeast wind to 10 miles an hour becoming north this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 40s to mid 50s. North wind to 10 miles an hour until midnight becoming light.
Just enjoying this nectarine before I hit the water. But I just heard there was some orcas out here yesterday, just outside of Boston Harbor. So maybe if we're lucky, they're still hanging around. Holy. She's slippery and muddy. All right, that's pretty muddy. Look at that. Up to my knees. Up to my knees in mud, so don't let go. Make sure you hold on to your boat. You can climb in that way. Nice thing about this keyhole cockpit, you can really wash off your feet and get back in. -3 foot tide, but I'm in the water. That's what counts. And I'm all loaded up for camping. Doesn't get much better than this. Here's some Boston Harbor. And then the boat ramp behind me. It's a little lighthouse over here too. Got a northeasterly headwind here, but this kayak is very sleek, low profile, and this wing paddle too really helps stop the buffeting in the wind. So I definitely recommend a wing paddle with this boat. Definitely a pleasure to paddle. Maybe we'll see some orcas today. They were out here yesterday, according to the guy at the marina. Here's another clue where I'm at. I just did my crossing. Tide's coming back in. If you know how to read a nautical chart, you probably figure out where I'm at. Based off of where I'm at right now. Cormorants on that post there. We call them black shags, and down under, drying their wings. This will give you a good idea of a commercial oyster beds. They're normally, because this is a -3.5 foot tide, spring tide, these are normally underwater, but it gives you a good idea of commercial operations here on this side of the island. Just taking a quick break, and if you know, you know. Getting rid of some waste here. I don't know if you can see Mount Rainier over there. We'll keep plodding on till we get to our campsite. Here's a crab I scooped up. Let's put him back. There you go, buddy. See if we can sneak up on this eagle. There he goes. Alright, I got this guy tied off so I can have a quick break. Push it out a little bit. Have a quick lunch break. There's absolutely nobody here. Just me. Cool spot for lunch. Just cut everything up. Steak, cheese, and crackers. Doesn't get any better than this. I'm also testing out these new booties. They're like socks. And they have this really good grip on the bottom. And they seem to be doing really fine. I thought they might be out on these rocks right here, but they're totally fine. Very flexible. Super flexible. And yeah, I'm digging them. They're under 20 bucks on Amazon. They're just like grippy socks. And they work really well on the kayak, especially with the Epic. The rudder pedal allows you to use your tips of your toes. And if you have a really flexible booty, they work really well. So these booties right here, they're doing the trick just fine. Alright, let's get going. This looks like a gooey duck operation where they use those PVC tubes. And if you've never seen a gooey duck, you should Google Geoduck. And it looks like a giant penis. In fact, you can see them under the water. They're definitely an Asian delicacy. Yep, there's even more under us right now. Yep, I made it. Got all my gear in the bags. Well, I made it to camp. I'm just looking at the spring tides tonight. It looks like at 8:35 at night, it's going to be a 15-foot tide. Just got the tent set up. Got this whole place to myself. Water's right here. Pretty cool tent gadget. This is just your, looks like a pretty typical lantern for your tent, but it has a remote. Turn that sucker on and off with the remote. Pretty handy. It's called the 2-in-1 camping lantern and power bank. I'll drop a link in the comments section. Pretty sweet. Let's get some dinner on. We're gonna have chicken pasta tonight, right in front of the water. It's gonna be great. Chicken pasta with pine nuts, some basil, some red sauce. It'll be good. All right, let's cut some chicken up. Got my pasta right here. Already put a little bit of olive oil in there. Okay, once those are all nice and brown, we'll throw some pine nuts in and some onions. Get those seasoned up. Okay, now we're gonna add some pine nuts. And I've already chopped up some onions from the house. Put those in the pot. We're just giving this a quick saute. Alright, those are done. Okay, now we'll just add some water and put our pasta in. Okay, we'll get our water on. We're going to throw just a tiny little bit of olive oil in the water. And then also some garlic. Alright, we got that water boiling. Let's throw our pasta in. There, the pasta's going in. Add just a little bit of a stir. Here's our pine nuts and our chicken. Right in front of the water. While we're waiting for that, we just have our Parmesan. I've got some basil. Throw on there, and then we'll just heat up some red sauce after. Mix it all back together, and that is dinner. This is the life, man. Just sitting on the beach. Got Mount Rainier right there. Okay, pasta is done. We're just gonna drain this, get all the water out. The lid has a nice catch on it, so it's pretty easy to do. Now the plan is to throw everything in there, heat it back up, put the red sauce in, then we'll throw the chicken and the onions and the pine nuts all in there, and we'll give that a stir and just a very quick heat up. Now we're going to put some Parmesan cheese on it. Stir that around a little bit. Let that melt. And there we have it. Right in front of the water. This is chicken sausage, onion, pine nut, Parmesan cheese, and basil pasta with a little bit of red sauce. You don't want to overdo it, because it's got plenty of flavors, including the pine nuts in there. I'm going to enjoy this in front of the water. That's one of my go-to meals when I'm out kayak camping. It's pretty easy to do. It's kind of a one-pot meal. Give it a try. Bon appetit. Oh yeah, it's really good. Morning. Waking up to the birds. It's another beautiful day. Let's get the coffee on. Beautiful morning. Just enjoying my morning coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. Well, the Orcas just went by way in the distance. Must be feeding. There's some good food in there. This is amazing. Coming up on another little island. We'll do some hyperlapse. Check out all the seals. They're all hanging over. They're all over here. You know why? Because the orcas are here, and they know it. Because they know the orcas are in the strait. I'm going to take a little break on the island after hanging out with the harbor seals. Tide's still going out. Here's the spit. I've dropped in a drone clip from a previous trip out here, so enjoy that, and a couple of aerial photos too. The correct term for this island is tombolo. It's a isthmus, or an island that is tied to the mainland at low tide. Pretty cool park. There's some restrooms up here. Got some nice facilities here. A little hiking trail. This is McMicken Island. But for some reason they just don't want kayakers that are leave no trace to camp here, even though there's toilets. It's a nice sheltered cove right here, but there you go, no tents. So I didn't camp here. I had to camp on some public land nearby, but yeah, I way prefer to pay and camp here, just so I can enjoy this area. If you're circumnavigating the main island here, this is a really good stopping point, especially for safety and for kayakers. But the motorboaters are allowed to stay. There's buoys all along here. Tide's still going out. But those whales, oh my goodness, you should... Those orcas that we just saw was totally amazing. So yeah, that made my day. It definitely made my my weekend. There's my final crossing back to civilization. Boston Harbor is over there. So it's just been an amazing trip. I can't believe we saw orcas down in the South Sound. I just had a sea lion following me for the last hour along the shoreline. So that was pretty cool too. Thanks for tuning in to Pacific Northwest Explored. I'm going to drop a few more epic kayak videos at the end of this episode, but tune in next time, and thanks for subscribing.